Greetings, my friends, and welcome to Trizity Traveling. I'm your host, John, and today I continue my flights with United Airlines. Today, it's a mainline flight from Houston to Orlando. This will be on a Boeing 737, and as I mentioned last week, there's supposed to be some service upgrades. I don't know if last week represented a service upgrade or not. If you do know if that's an upgrade, please comment below. I'd really appreciate knowing the answer to that question. But before we get to the rest of the trip report, I hope you'll take a second to click the subscribe button, hit the reminder bell, and you'll be notified of future trip reports. Let's get to the flight. Have you ever been offered one of those itineraries with a 50-minute connection time, or sometimes even less? Well, today's a good reason not to take those. I've arrived at B79A, and I get to go down to E3. Based on the timestamps here, it took approximately 30 minutes to get from B to E. While I did not run, I don't think you would really want to run from B to E. In addition, you'll be taking the Skyway, so you're kind of at the mercy of the Skyway schedule. Top tip, don't take anything less than an hour connection at any airport. You might get to stay at the Houston Airport Marriott. It's a lovely hotel. There is a review on my hotel channel, link in the description. Arriving at E, no United Club for me. I would have to buy a pass. Decided not to do that today. Making my way down to E3. And here's my gate, E3. There's a Tex-Mex restaurant down at the end of E, which I think I'm going to try out today. Looked pretty good on my last visit. 30-minute journey in 2. Great restaurant with a view. All the chairs are screwed to the floor, which is kind of odd to me, but it is what it is. All browsing and ordering is done via these iPads. Chicken tinga tacos with a view of a 787. Not a bad thing. Tacos were very good. This restaurant was right next to my gate, so pretty simple. Eat lunch and head to the gate. Boarding our 737. How's it going?
We're doing good. We're going to Orlando.
You bet.
That's right.
That was Barb, great flight attendant. First class seats on United, 38-inch pitch, 18 inches wide. This aircraft featured DirecTV. My hand sanitizing, loving, single-serving friend. I believe she used an entire 6-ounce bottle of sanitizer on this flight. Closer look at the DirecTV remote. And the seat center also includes the headphone jack and a universal power plug. Tray table in the armrest with a lumbar control. Got lots of time to check out the DirecTV before some announcements from the pilot.
Uncle Bolt will be glad to have you in Orlando. We're certainly glad you're choosing United to get down there, so thank you for that. Just a reminder on the way in on the mask policy deal. It's not our rule, just Barb and her crew are asked to enforce it. So if you would comply with her instructions, and they're back there in the common good, they say it is, so we appreciate your compliance, we appreciate that. But mostly, on my behalf, thank y'all for flying United Airlines.
On behalf of the entire crew, we're happy to welcome you on board. The captain has advised me our flight time to Orlando is a quick 1 hour and 50 minutes. A special thank you to our Mileage Plus members for your loyalty and to all customers for choosing to fly with us today. Our entire United team is here to make sure you have a great flight. While service is our passion, safety is our top priority, so please take a minute to review the safety card at your seat. Please also pay attention to the following safety video, even if you're a frequent flyer, as each aircraft type is different. Please take a moment to look around in order to familiarize yourself with the aircraft. This Boeing 737 is equipped with 4 exit doors, 2 on each side of the aircraft. If the doors are open in an emergency, slides will automatically inflate. In a water landing, forward door slides detach the aircraft and serve as extra flotation.
And we're off to Orlando. Announcements and in-flight entertainment are on the seatback screens. Should you prefer to use your own device, you can connect to the United Wi-Fi network. It's got a simple moving map with flight details. As well as entertainment selections. Going back to DirecTV, I found the remote to be well used, and as such, some of the buttons had to be pressed several times in order to get anything to move. The map is probably less useful than the one on your phone should you connect to the United Wi-Fi network. You do get the full selection of DirecTV, as well as several movie channels from DirecTV. We flew easterly along the Gulf Coast before heading into the Gulf of Mexico. Service included a takeoff snack box and a beverage. I'm driving at the other end, so we're having ginger ale today. Mississippi River Delta, pretty impressive. Obviously not a lot over the Gulf of Mexico before we get to Clearwater, Florida. I have a review of the Sheraton Sand Key Resort, also on my channel if you'd like to watch that. Now, without much fanfare, we are on final to Orlando International Airport. One last left turn here. We'll be lined up with the runway. Time for thumbs up today. Thumbs up go to Barb and the very friendly first class cabin crew. I enjoyed their service. The only thumbs down I have today is for my single serving friend and what I consider to be an overuse of hand sanitizer. If you're bathing in hand sanitizer every 5 minutes, maybe you shouldn't be on an airplane. Just saying. be in Orlando for the Great Florida Air Show, which is actually in Melbourne, Florida, as well as attending a rocket launch at the Kennedy Space Center. A good time was had by me. I'm not actually staying in Orlando. I prefer to stay on the beach when possible. So we'll be in Cocoa Beach. Some final announcements from the cabin crew.
And ladies and gentlemen, with a beautiful landing, we'd like to welcome you to Orlando. The local time here is 5:14 p.m. To help provide more space as you exit the aircraft, we're changing our deplaning process. Once we arrive at the gate and the seatbelt sign has been turned off, please remain seated until I call you road to deplane. Thank you for your cooperation in keeping your fellow passengers safe. On behalf of the entire United team and our Star Alliance partners, we thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We truly appreciate your business and we hope you've enjoyed your flight. And we hope to see you again soon on another United flight. Have a great evening here in Orlando, and thanks for flying the friendly skies.
As we wrap up today, I mentioned in the intro that this is supposedly, or at least I read that this was an upgraded level of service. If this truly is an upgraded service, any frequent United flyers out there, I'd appreciate really knowing if this is an upgrade or not. Seems like the same service I got last September, when I flew United. If you have any other questions or comments, please post them below. I'm happy to respond. Thanks for coming along today, and I wish you and yours safe and happy travels.